Hello guys, welcome back to another video, and if you are new on the channel, then welcome to the Nesties channel. Please do hit the subscribe button and be part of the Nesties channel. Like, I can't even remember the last time I was wearing makeup. Literally, I think it was before lockdown, so it was somewhere in February. We are not here for that. We are here to talk nursing related issues as usual. Today what I want to talk about is the difference between a registered staff nurse and a staff nurse. A registered staff nurse is a profession that will soon be produced in South Africa. But yeah, let me just not make the intro super duper long. Let's simply just get on to this video. Alright, okay, so y'all know that I did the 4-year program of comprehensive diploma in nursing science, and I qualified as a registered nurse that has a midwifery, psychiatry, and community nursing science. I studied through the bursary of the Northwest Department of Health, and I studied at the Mawatu College of Nursing. However, there is someone that started training the same year as I did, which was in 2012, but that particular person was studying at one of the South African universities, and he or she was doing a BK in nursing, which is also a 4-year program, which qualified them as a registered nurse with psychiatry, midwifery, and community. The difference between someone that went to college and someone that went to university is that the one that comes out of college comes out with a diploma in nursing science, while the one that comes from university comes out with a BK, which is equivalent to honors in nursing science. However, these two individuals, when they get in a workplace, their scope of practice is the same, their rank is the same, salary and everything else is the same. So the South African Nursing Council and the Department of Higher Education Learning, they have decided to revise the curriculum of the South African nursing, because there's already a couple of students who have enrolled and are undergoing training for this new curriculum. So the difference between the old curriculum and the new curriculum is that on the old curriculum they got rid of the bridging course. A bridging course was a course that was done by a staff nurse of that old curriculum, and a staff nurse of an old curriculum is someone that did enrolled nursing, and it's a 2-year program. So if those people wanted to further their studies and become registered nurses, they only had to do 2 more years of studying, and they would qualify as registered nurses as soon as they would finish their bridging course. And now the bridging course is no longer there, meaning you cannot move as a staff nurse to become a registered nurse. And the other thing that they have got rid of, it is the comprehensive diploma in nursing science, which is what I did, what I studied. We will not have registered nurses that are produced in colleges. Registered nurses will only be produced in universities, meaning students will now have to do BCare if they want to be registered nurses in South Africa instead of doing a diploma. Once you do the diploma, which is also no longer 4 years now, it is 3 years. Once you do the diploma, it qualifies you as a registered staff nurse. Now, I have read a bit about the registered staff nurse, even though the South African Nursing Council hasn't derived or came up with a scope of practice for this new personnel. I, however, took time to read the difference between the registered staff nurse, also the current staff nurse. Apparently, the new registered staff nurse is going to be a sister or a nurse. Let me not even say a sister, but the new registered staff nurse is going to be a nurse who runs units that are not of high care. Units that are regarded as high care units will be managed by a registered nurse from university. So those who are from colleges, they will be running units that do not need intensive care or intensive monitoring. I'm not yet sure what do they mean by that, because according to me, every unit is important and there is no unit that is not important in the health system. But I think they might be referring to units such as the outpatient department, probably units that have stable patients. I think those are the types of wards that the registered staff nurse will be able to run. The registered staff nurse is definitely going to be below the registered nurse. They are not going to be equivalent. One thing that concerns me is that if you qualify as a registered staff nurse, for you to now become a registered nurse, you have to go back to university, you have to go back to school and apply at university. So there is no more bridging now, like moving from staff nurse to registered nurse. That is long gone. And the other thing that I learned about this registered staff nurse is that they can actually specialize. So since the program is going to be a 3-year diploma, the 4th year, what you can do is to a post-basic qualification, which is what I am already holding in your psychiatry, your midwifery, as well as your community. I am basically qualified as a post-basic midwife, as a post-basic psych nurse, as a post-basic community nurse. But with this new qualification, you have to like go back to school for 1 year to acquire those qualifications that I just mentioned. So you're not gonna like come out of college with the midwifery qualification like I did, or with the psychiatry qualification like I did, or the community qualification. You have to like go back 1 extra year to do the post-basic studies. And I would like to believe that as soon as you get your post-basic studies, you can then apply for your advanced diploma in nursing, such as your advanced diploma in midwifery, if you are passionate about midwifery. I think their main goal is to get nurses that are specialized in one particular area of interest, instead of having someone that has done all these qualifications and they are only practicing with one particular qualification. For an example, I think I've mentioned several times one of the reasons I haven't furthered my studies, it's mainly because I needed to know what was it that I was truly passionate about, and something that I really wanted to do like for the rest of my life, instead of me advancing in all these specialties that are out there only for me to use one. So I think that is their objective, like to have a nurse specialized in one area of interest, instead of having someone that is a jack of all trades. Yeah, so once you have your post-basic qualification, you can then apply for your advanced diploma qualification, and you now can specialize in your area of interest. I'm not sure yet what happens once you hold your advanced diploma. Can you really do your master's and your PhD then, or you still have to go back to university and do your BK? It's something that I'm looking forward to finding out. I'm a bit concerned though that why is the South African Nursing Council and the Department of Higher Education Learning taking forever to develop a scope of practice for this personnel, because we already having students that are under training for this course. So surely they need to know what are they studying to become and what are their duties going to be in the healthcare system. But yeah, that is the information that I have for you guys for this new qualification. I hope you do now get that there is indeed a difference between your registered staff nurse and your staff nurse, because your current staff nurse cannot manage a ward, they can't be in charge of a ward, they have to work supervision of a registered nurse. But with this registered staff nurse, it doesn't seem like they have to always be observed or work under supervision of a registered nurse in certain wards or in certain units. So yeah, if you are new on the channel, please do hit the subscribe button and be part of the Nestle channel. If you guys are having any questions concerning this new curriculum, please do drop them down below on the comment section and I will get back to you as soon as I can. If you really liked this video, or if this is the type of content that you guys enjoy, please give it a thumbs up. So once you like my videos, I get to see what type of content you guys prefer the most out of everything that I'm creating. Yeah, I love you guys so very much, and I'll see y'all on my next video. Have a productive week. Mwah. Bye guys.